I'm Andreas Marked from Sweden.
I'm Zaina Mughrabi from Palestine.
My name is Courtney King. I come from the United States.
I'm Jamie Harper, and I'm from London.
Hello, I'm Muriel from France.
Mostly into the classic Nordic scene right now, so the bit of artsy-fartsy LARPs.
I'm really into educational LARP games because we're doing LARP games in Palestine. We're doing it for the universities and schools. So
I really like intense psychological LARPs, specifically horror LARPs, but I also like working with children completely separately in educational LARP settings.
I come from a theatre background, so generally I'm interested in LARPs that take you to a place at a particular time, a particular set of characters, but I'm really interested in LARPs that move away from sort of naturalistic environments. I like abstract environments where your imagination can take you somewhere completely different, even if you're just in an ordinary room with chairs and tables.
I work with EduLARP, historically inspired LARP, immersionist. I also enjoy chamber LARP and black box LARP.
To get a more nuanced way of learning to how you can design all different kinds of experiences.
I came with the organization I volunteer with, Beit Buyut organization, and we came here to take a workshop with and to enjoy our time in Knutpunkt. Yes, to experience Knutpunkt, because it's my first time actually.
I was brought to Knutpunkt because I have recently gotten into the European or Nordic LARPing scene, and a lot of the organizers showed up here, and I would like to make my own LARPs, so I'm here to learn more about how that is going to manifest.
I went to the Larp Writer Summer School in 2015 and had an amazing time with the community there, and so I came to first Solmakota because I wanted to have more of that feeling of being in a really supportive, creative community, and so I keep coming back because I want more of that.
I've been interested in coming to Knutpunkt for years for the insight, getting a lot from the experience of the community, learning, improving, and sharing with people with the same passion for art.
Learn about the benefits of having multiple runs and of LARPs, and how you can change the small things to improve on that LARP during your different runs.
People here are really awesome. They're just they're everyone here is totally cool, accepting each other, and we're just nobody here is shy. Everybody's just expressing themselves, and that's really something really interesting and cool. Also the games here, I tried new games and new experiences, had a lot of workshops, and the time is really full, and everything here is really interesting and really cool and crazy also.
What I have gained is a lot of insight into what the process of putting people together for a collaborative experience is like.
One thing I think I've learned is that there are some interesting questions to ask and explore about how we remember and document LARPs. Some of the conversations I've had have been about how we try to remember things that have happened. Eric Fatland talked about his retrospective, and he was gathered together all of the fragments of the LARPs that he'd been involved in making. And I started to get really interested in the idea that we don't necessarily need to create these really beautiful documentations with video and photographs. We can have these really tiny fragments of memories, and then when people talk about them and piece them together, we start to see echoes across time where one LARP from 10 years ago somehow informs the LARP that we're doing today. And so our memories of these things from the past get pieced together, and then we use them to project into the future.
I have expanded my own personal organizer toolbox with a lot of techniques for fast-paced, instantaneous, short game and freeform LARP, for which I'm very grateful for.
Friendship.
The craziness.
Insight.
Mystery.
Bewilderment.